Good morning, my children, and once again, welcome back to your English class, the class of the teacher Jacob. For today, my children, we're going to continue with the letters of the alphabet, and today we're going to start with the small form of the letter R. Now, the letter R, we already practiced it in the capital form, and we have several objects, including the radio and the ruler. If you remember, the radio is like a box, contains a speaker, so we can listen our favorite music. In the case of the ruler, remember, this is an instrument of measure that is made of plastic, wood, or metal that we use to measure all types of objects. Today, we are going to start with small r. We are going to see a name of a person and a new object that is part of vocabulary of Kinder 2. But before we commence with all of this, let's have a review of the vocabulary for this, because we're talking about a small form that means names of people. So, let's begin. Small a. Now remember, small a is for Alan, for Alberto, okay, for Alejandra. Small b. Now for small b, we have Brenda, we have Brianna, we have Beto, okay. For small c, we have Carlos, Carolina, Cristobal, Christian. For small d, we have Diego, Denise, Daphne. Okay, using those three names. With the letter small e, we have Enrique, we have Elias. For small f, we have Fernando, we have Frida. For small g, we have Geraldine, we have Guillermo, we have Gerardo. For small h right here, we have Hector, we have Hugo, we have Hilda, we have Hannah. For small I, we have Irma, we have Ilse. Okay, very good. With the small j, of course, the name of the teacher Jacob. We also have Juan, we also have Jacqueline, we also have Jesus. For small k, we have Carla, we have Karen. For small l, we have Lily, we have Lulu, we have Lupita, we have Leonardo. For small m, we have Monica, we have Mimi. For small n, we have Nadia, we have Nicole. For small o, we have Oscar. For small p, we have Pedro, we have Paco. For small q, we have Quetzali. For small r, we have names as Roberto, Raúl. Okay, very good. And the object of today is, of course, an animal that belongs to the family of animals of the farm. Now, this animal is small, medium size. Between medium size and small, and instead of walking in four legs, this animal is constantly, all the time, jumping. Okay, jumping like Mario Bros. Now, another characteristic of this animal is that it has large ears, a tail in form of a circle, and is completely color white. Do you know what animal I'm talking about? The rabbit, very good, excellent. Well, you say it in Spanish is conejo, but with the teacher Jacob, it's called rabbit. And as I mentioned, rabbits are always jumping. They are color white, siempre están saltando, son de color blanco. They have pointy, large ears, son orejudos. And they have a tail that looks like a circle. Y tiene una colita en forma de círculo. Okay? Those are characteristics that are very important for the animal of today, the rabbit. And of course, rabbit is an animal or an object that uses small r, the letter of today. Now, the activity of your teddy book, my children, is located at page 174. 174. So as you can see here, we have the activity divided into parts. The most important part appears right here, which is the tracing of the letter small r. So using your pencil, holding it properly, we have to trace all examples of small r. Now remember, while we are tracing, don't forget to repeat its name. Small r, small r, small r. Small r is for rabbit. Rabbit, an animal of the farm. Now before we finish with the activity, we continue with the painting of the object, which is the rabbit. Now for the rabbit, the color that predominates this animal is color white, but we can use either color brown or color pink to add some color. Para que este dibujo quede bonito, recuerden que un color que predomina a este animal es el color blanco. Pero para que se vea mucho mejor nuestra actividad, nosotros podemos utilizar ya sea color rosa o color café. While you are painting the object, don't forget to repeat its name. Rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit is an animal that belongs to the farm. Okay? Very good. Now remember that we have a small sentence on top of the activity. So it says, dice, this rabbit, este conejo, this rabbit is tired of running. This rabbit is tired of running. Este conejo está cansado de tanto correr. Very good. Now, before we finish with the class, let's have our pronunciation exercise for this letter and the object. Remember, I say it first. Please repeat after me. Small r. Rabbit. Very good. So, that's it for today, my children. I hope that you have an excellent afternoon. Remember, continue practicing the letters of the alphabet in both forms, capital and small, because on Friday we have our activity in which I show you a card and you have to tell me what letter is it, okay? And the only thing that you can memorize all of them is by, of course, studying and reviewing them constantly. Recuerden, chicos, que es importante que ustedes en los tiempos libres, aparte de ver videos, aparte de hacer sus actividades, repasen todo lo que hemos trabajado con el teachercito Jacob. Lo más importante, el repaso de todas las letras que hemos visto del abecedario en sus formas mayúsculas y minúsculas, incluyendo cada uno de los objetos o la mayoría de los objetos. Ya que los viernes, recuerden que tenemos nuestra actividad en donde yo les enseño una tarjeta y ustedes me tienen que decir cuál es. Y la forma en que contesten todas sin ningún problema es repasando y estudiando todos los días. ¿Ok? Very good. So, have an excellent afternoon. We continue tomorrow with letter R and a new object. Take care. Goodbye.